Second last on the card, race number 9, Class 3 contest, 1,200 metres. Lucky Dollar heads them, drops back into Class 3 company, drops down to 1,200 metres as well. Shanghai Master gets the gear change. Super Fluke won the Pakoi Cup last time out, course and distance. Dashing Gainer on debut, Mega Heart on debut, and Super Hoppy, 3 out of 3 in Australia, makes his Hong Kong debut. Top Beautiful has won both his starts so far. Winning Faith placed his last 2 starts, course and distance, down to Star Patch. He goes up in class, into Class 3 for the first time.
Yeah, 3 newcomers here, Andrew, and all of them have got some type of speed in the initial stages of their races from their overseas form. Top Beautiful, you would think potentially he'll have to roll forward from barrier number 12 and maybe get outside a Dashing Gainer, who might be the leader. Super Fluke, Daring Fit should get lovely runs in behind. Maybe 1 or 2 from out wide could press on as well.
I like this horse. He's a really nice big horse. He's 1,204 pounds. He's had 2 really decent gallops leading into his debut run here in Hong Kong. As you mentioned, Andrew, he's won 3 in a row in Australia, unbeaten. Nice gallop there. And you can see the size of him. He's a really nice horse. I hope his stable name is Skippy, but he's moving really nicely here with Karis Teeton aboard and under a stranglehold there. I think he'll run well, fresh up. And
it's very Australian of you, Paul, actually.
Exactly. I look after you boys. Star Patch went well at his last start. He's come out of that race, no problems, and he's improved. Up in grade with the lightweight. Interesting runner for me. He's going nicely in his track work as well. So just highlight those 2.
All right, OK, we'll get straight into it with Super Fluke, who was a big win. Brett Preble on board here. It was a pickup ride for him in actual fact, but he made the most of it, holding off Winning Faith and right call. Yeah,
first run for the new stable of Dennis Yip, and had a lovely run from a good barrier and was too good in what was quite a competitive race. Having said that, this is another competitive race. It's a Class 3 and there's a lot of horses in the race that suggest with time they could certainly win their fair share of races in this class, but he was dominant.
He was.
He surprised me a bit.
Yeah, he's always had the potential to do this, I thought, this horse, and he'd sort of gone off the ball a bit, and he'd won his race at Happy Valley, so I thought maybe Happy Valley. I just wanted to watch him and just see what happened, and obviously I did see what happened. But I've got him in on a place line.
All right, OK, that's Super Fluke. Brett Preble, barrier 3 for him on Sunday. We can have a look at Star of Patches. He goes up in class. He's finishing 2nd here to Bossy.
Yeah, now Bossy got a run on him. He was behind him at this stage. He was cruising, I thought, Star of Patch, and he has improved from this run. I made him the best this day, and he maybe just gave out a little bit in condition. I know Paul O'Sullivan's horses generally do improve with the run, and here I thought he was entitled to win, and he just got mugged late by Bossy on the outside. I'll give him another chance with a lightweight. I think he is good enough for this grade.
This was just his 4th race start. He's got scope for improvement, and if they go quick, potentially they will. It'll suit him.
All right, OK. That's Star of Patch. Top Beautiful is unbeaten so far in 2 starts. Joe Moreira on board, but both his wins have been down the straight.
Yeah, they have now. So he's stepping up to 1,200 round the bend for the first time from barrier 12. So it's not going to be easy for him. He has won well at both his starts, but he'll probably start pretty short, this horse. I've got him in the numbers, but I'll take him on a win line.
Yeah, he's an interesting one. I think the barrier might actually potentially be a little bit of a blessing for him. Big galloper who I think needs a bit of room to move. From 12, he might have to cover a little bit of ground, eventually work outside the lead, and with a lightish weight, he might be hard to stop. He looks like he's got a ton of ability.
All right, OK. A couple of first stars. We've got 3 in actual fact. We'll take a look at a couple of them here. Mega Heart out wide, and that's Super Hoppy. 3 from 3, does all this on the bridle.
Yeah, I really like this trial from Super Hoppy. It was really nice as he hit the line here. Now, Mega Heart won 2 races in New Zealand at a place called Ashburton, which is down South Island. Did win by massive margins, though, 8 and 9 lengths, but they were quite wet tracks on that occasion. He's an interesting horse. He's obviously got ability, but of the 2, I do like the Aussie here, Super Hoppy.
They've both trialled well, haven't they? Yeah. They're interesting runners, no doubt.
All right, they've come up at $15 and $10 at the moment. Do they make it into your selections as well? Yeah,
well, Super Hoppy will make my long shot. I think he'll drift out and start probably $14, $15. Star of Patch, I think, is the hardest to beat those. So Star of Patch from Super Hoppy, who I'll label it each way, and you can see there, Top Beautiful. If he does handle the 1,200 and the wide barrier draw, as Brett said, he's got tons of ability, and we'll put Super Fluke in for 4th. But do like this first starter, Super Hoppy, 14, 7, 10, 4.
It's a good quality Class 3. I'll go with Top Beautiful. He's done nothing wrong. He's had 2 starts for 2 wins. I think Daring Fit can sit in behind with Super Fluke. I've got Primera. I've left out all of the first starters, but I'm not against Paul's Super Hoppy. I did like the trial from Mega Heart. I don't think Dashing Gainer will find enough in the stretch, but he'll be up there. So I ended up going 10-8, 4-11. I'm going to go 4-8, 10 QQP.
Yeah, I thought Primera, big chance here. Didn't get all the breaks last time behind Jing Jing Wing, still finished off well.